Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and I'm going to talk about the deck I used to get KC Cup Max. Now, I climbed the KC Cup ladder this first stage with mini decks. A lot of the competitive decks I've been uploading lately and showing you have been helping me climb the ladder. Obviously, I haven't been playing two memes. Like, I want to play things like Ghost Ricks and try to make a pure bouncer deck. But I'm trying to play the more competitive decks, really get to know the meta so we can just run some Thunder Dragons out and do all sorts of stuff like that. So I think it's a really healthy meta. Galaxy Eyes obviously just came, but it really is just such a super consistent one-trick pony. It reminds me of Spellbooks or Dark Magician, where it just gets that one banish and just consistently pumps out whatever monsters they're going to finish you with. So this is probably the alpha version of that, of Dark Magician or Slowbooks and things like that. But people will figure out a way around it. I think a more well-rounded deck like Thunder Dragons are going to be more successful, but this deck does really well. It's easily countered by not summoning light or not being able to banish monsters or just things that can disrupt you in that way. But other than that, your opponent's in a lot of trouble if they have a suboptimal start or anything, because usually you're going to start just really crazy off. So the only difference I've made to this Galaxy Eyes deck, it's a little more streamlined with some Hatred Nades. I cut down on a Lizard, and I cut down on a Stream of Destruction, so we only have two. You definitely want multiple. I mean, multiple in your hand aren't bad, but it's really not a requirement. So yeah, guys, this deck, if I can't pay too close attention, let's say I'm at work or something, I'd play this deck. Super easy to do. You know what you're doing, consistent plays, and just your win con is like all this deck does. So really works out pretty well. Thunder Dragons are what I'm gonna play if I'm really enjoying it. And then if things aren't working out for some reason, I'll probably try Desperado and fall back on that. But there's still other things like Blue Eyes and a bunch of road decks, and of course things I'm forgetting. Probably check out Trimids, crazy stuff like that. But that's generally what you should take with this video too, is we're just exploring the meta. There countless decks I've uploaded could have got dual level max, so really just trying to fill this one out. This I think is about as good as it gets now, unless you were to mix just Galaxy Eyes components with other archetypes, it could be successful. But as for a pure Galaxy Eyes, I'd want the Hatred Nades. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing Seto Kaiba. Gotta really get used to those Blue Eyes matches, but usually a Blue Eyes deck is gonna start just slow enough for you to really easily win the duel. Especially when you're starting with Hatred Nades. Would be better if we were going second, but we can go first too. We're gonna start with the Lizard into a Vanisher. I'll probably have means to bluff some Hatred Nades in case he gets a Spirit of a Whiteout or something. You know the drill. You start with Galaxian. Really hard to get good replays with this deck because it's so simple. It's so consistent and simple, which isn't a bad thing. That's what makes a really good meta deck, guys. Just so streamlined, so simple. It makes it easy to counter, but it's really, in the long run, going to win you a lot of duels. People are going to dedicate decks to countering what you're doing if it gets too popular, but it's not going to be something you're going to consistently run into unless the deck super takes off, but I don't see that happening. It's all light, so just get that light counter stuff in there. Anyway, starting with the Sage, goes cards consonants, throws away a stone, sets a back row. We're going to banish the back row as a Forbidden Lance. Does not take the bait for our Bluff Hatred Nade. Still comes out with the Blue Eyes, not a Spirit of White. Still one back row for that boy, but we do have a Hatred Nade. We're going to use that Hatred Nade. He's going to chain a second Forbidden Lance, so he's trying to lower our Photon Dragon, but we're not using him to swing. Now, the order you swing is very important. I had to swing Photon Advancer first into the Sage, because once we banish the Galaxy Eyes, Photon Advancer will only be a 1000 monster, and we will not have hit him for lethal. So very important we attack with the Advancer there first into the Sage. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zane. So like I've been talking about, a lot of you guys have been talking about how the meta is OTKs and negates. But like I said, this duel, look at this hand, guys. Talk about a brick. We're facing Trimids though. He doesn't start too crazy either, but man, that's a bad hand. Top deck the perfect monster and lizard though, so we're gonna Hatronade that back row. I'll get back to what I was saying about the meta in a moment, because I need to talk about this duel. So we bring out the Thrasher. Thrasher can swing, so he can't swing if there's other monsters out, but he can swing here. He was going to try to bring out Golem to save his monster, but we chain Cosmic Cyclone and get rid of the field spell. That's how you stop Trimid. Got his Golem out anyway with a Hunter. Does not save him. We use our second Hatronade, so now a Brick is turning out to help us. Special summon our Vanisher, search our Photon Dragon. That's gonna be double banish, so we can banish his field spell once again, just as though we had a Cosmic Cyclone. And he scoops. So yeah, Trimid's still out there though, still getting it, still a great deck, great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus that boy Sartorius. Always talking about him, we're going first. Desperado, holding Lunalights down, nothing to hold them down, it's going crazy. We're gonna special summon Thrasher and Vanisher. We have a Cosmic Cyclone, and we'll obviously have our Stream of Destruction. Really as good as the first turn gets. You'll see a lot of people running this deck, they choose to run the Galaxy Cyclone, because I'm assuming it's searchable with the skill or something. I'm assuming just because it's Galaxy Cyclone, something making it searchable. But Cosmic Cyclone's too good. You cannot set the Galaxy Cyclone like I'm setting this Cosmic Cyclone, and you know that's going to be relevant versus a Master of Destiny deck. So getting our normal monsters out. Nothing too extraordinary about this field except, like I'm saying, the Cosmic Cyclone. Much better choice than Galaxy Cyclone. Now this guy's teching in a field spell that would stop this after your third summon. It's the end phase. So you'd summon 1, summon 2, summon your Galaxion, now the end phase. Would have been a problem had he gone first, or it wouldn't have been a problem had he gone first, because I still could have Cosmic Cycloned it. Summon all my monsters. Here I'm going to aim in a back row just to trigger Misjudge. I get to choose when Misjudge goes. She'll blow it. I knew that was coming, but we have a Hatronade that she cannot counter now. He's going to chain a Karma Cut, hit our Galaxy Eyes, which means I have to chain my Stream of Destruction, hit another Karma Cut, or we would lose it. Galaxian swings over Misjudge. I hit him for a K, and now he is stuck in a pure top deck mode. He sets one back row. You get a Thrasher, and I swing for clearly lethal, as it was probably like a counter trap or a Super Team Buddy Force in that back row. Great stuff there. Alright, here we go with the mirror match. Definitely gonna see that. Pro tip for you guys, if you're running Book of Moon, I'm pretty sure if you flip a Galaxy Eyes face down with Book of Moon, they cannot use their Stream of Destruction. So keep that in mind when you're out there in these mirror matches. Your boy obviously chooses not to bring his combo out. Maybe he bricked, maybe he didn't have it optimal, who knows what's going on. But he's gonna get punished for it regardless. We're doing the whole Wombo combo. 2 Galaxy Cyclones and a Stream of Destruction. There's the Galaxion. And he just immediately scoops. That's what I'm always talking about, guys. Really hard to get good replays with this deck, because they know what you're gonna do. It's like Slowbooks, it's like Dark Magician. They know that one banish is coming, so you're gonna get a lot of quick scoops, which is really useful in a KC Cup grind. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. Going first. Using Alternative Dragon, Mat, and Sleeve, so this guy's all about it. Pretty basic hand where you do start with a Cosmic Cyclone though, so I really like setting the Cosmic Cyclone and the Stream of Destruction, really just controlling the duel. Just pure attack, pure control with this kind of deck. That's what makes it meta. Just super streamlined, super simple, so you can counter it if you think about it. But so yeah, like I've been saying, Konami with their negating and attacking, I feel like it's okay for now. The only thing I really worry about where Duel Links would start paralleling the TCG would be hand traps. But so far, Konami has been really reactionary to hand traps. Like as soon as Veil, I mean everyone knew Veil was going to be a problem. I don't know how Konami didn't realize that, but as soon as Veil came out, Konami banlisted him almost immediately because hand traps are just too crazy. Even non-TCG relevant hand traps like Boxer Veil just change the game for Duel Links. So as long as Konami is really strict and really careful about hand traps, I think we'll be distinctively different from the TCG for a good long time. So anyway, brings out an alternative dragon. We're gonna banish him with destruction. We banish one Cosmic Cyclone, but this mad lad has two Cosmic Cyclones, throws away Blue Eyes to do it. We peck at him with Galaxium for 2k. Let's go set a monster. Now I know what that set monster is, just a Stone of Ancients. Nothing we can do about a Blue Eyes Eater to bring out just yet though, so we can't kill it. Sets another one. We can't kill him yet, guys, so we gotta just keep setting our Cosmic Cyclone. But we're not gonna have to worry about any back row. He's going to top deck, so we just have to wait till we have a field that can break these tuners and follow up versus Blue Eyes. We get a Lizard. That's a good start in getting there. We're starting with an Advancer. That's getting the ball rolling. Still not quite there yet. He's finally going to normal summon over his two tuners. Bring out that new school Blue Eyes. Swing over our poor Galaxian. We take a K of damage. But now we have a Thrasher Advancer combo out once again. He's going to Spirit of Light our last Cosmic Cyclone, but we couldn't have used it anyway, so we're not tripping. And now we get a Vanisher just to really just finish it off. We're not going to get a Stream of Destruction though, so we have to be pretty careful. Look at this though. What is this mad lad doing? So, think about it. If he had a Blue Eyes in his hand, which I'm pretty certain he didn't because he normal summoned this Blue Eyes as soon as he could. He had those two tuners on the field, you know what I mean? But if he did, we would really have no way to break this field if he had a Blue Eyes in his hand. But we could have gotten a Vylon here. I went with the Paladynamo to come at the Spirit of White, and then I could Kamikaze or even summon the Galaxy over there. Just really whatever we wanted to do. And he scoops for good measure. So great stuff, guys. But yeah, you're gonna see Blue Eyes in this meta. You're definitely gonna see Galaxy. You're gonna see all sorts of crazy decks made to just turn around on this deck. I think Weather Painters are gonna be a little relevant thanks to this deck, because this deck can't really hurt with Weather Painters. Just a lot of weird stuff. It's a weird meta out there. I think it's gonna fall down to Desperado just crushing everything with that Quarantine. I really do. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're going to be running. I'm going to be mostly running Thunder Dragons, I'm almost certain though. So it should be a fun KC Cup for that reason. Let me know what you guys are running, and thanks for watching.